Hi, this is Shannon from Clearpath, and today I'm going to take you through the navigation and diagnosis process within the application. So in order to access Clearpath 3.0, I click on my Safari link, and it brings up my login screen. Now, if it brought up something other than my login screen, in the last navigational video, I showed you how to create a favorite. So you would click into the URL box at the top, and you would see your favorite icon for DLCS Clearpath Scope 3.0 is at the bottom. So I would select that, and it brings you to your login screen. I'm going to type in my username and password and log in. Okay, from here I have three cases in my unprocessed cases list. In the last video I went through how to navigate through Clearpath 3.0 on a higher level. Now we're going to dive into a case, and I'll show you the navigation of a case. So the first case I'm going to review is John Doe. In order to access the case details, I click or select John Doe's case list. It brings me to the case overview. On this screen, you'll see we have the high-level patient demographics and the case number. So we have the patient name, the age, the gender, the race, and then the dermatologist that submitted the specimens and the requisition and the clinic they are in. If you look to the right, you'll see a blue icon. If you select it, it is the requisition that was sent to DLCS. If you click on it, it opens in a second tab in your browser. Now, if you would like to review it, you just select it and you'll see all of the original requisition data. To close this out, it's opened as a second browser tab, so you would just select the X with a circle at the top to close the tab. And then you're back to Clearpath 3.0. Likewise, you can click on the Show Gross Description Data to view the gross diagram and the gross details. In order to look at the slide detail, you click on one of the slide tiles, and they are labeled based on the cassette, the specimen number, the cassette, and the level. So this is for specimen A, so it begins with an A. The first slide is of cassette 1, and all of these slides were in one cassette. So it's A01 for the cassette, and L01 for level 1, L02 for level 2, and L03 for level 3. I'm going to select A01, L01 to look at the first level of this specimen. So it brings open the view of the slide on your digital screen. The first thing you can do is zoom in a little bit using your thumb and your finger. You can zoom in and move the image so that you can get a bigger view. And you'll see that on the right-hand side at the top, you'll have your magnification that you're at. So right now we're at 1.6 magnification. You can also see there's a little red box that's highlighting the piece of tissue on the slide that we are currently looking at. If you want to jump over to another piece of tissue on the slide, you can take your finger, put it on the little red box, and quickly move it to another piece of tissue on the slide, and it will quickly move the larger view of it. To review the specimen a bit more, you can zoom in additionally, and you'll see the magnification increase as you zoom with your fingers. Turning is using your finger and your thumb to the left. You just rotate to the left like you do on any other touchscreen, or rotate to the right. On the bottom left-hand side of your image, you have some controls that are useful if you're using a mouse. So if you hit the plus button, it increases the size of the magnification. If you hit the minus button, it decreases it. If you select the rotate to the left, it'll rotate at 10 degrees, and rotate at 10 degrees to the right if you select the right. Now the button for measurement is the line with arrows at either end. If you select that, it locks the magnification that you're at and provides a measurement tool. To measure the tissue, you simply take your finger and put it on the circle with the 3 lines in it, and it'll move the end of the line for measurement and modify the length of the measurement that you're taking. You can do this with both sides to measure the tissue. To unlock and change your magnification again, you just click on the measurement tool and it will remove itself, and you can take other measurements or magnify the specimen additionally. So that is the basic navigation of how to review a slide to diagnose your specimen. In the next video, we will go through the diagnosis and request process. Now, if you want to do the same on another slide within the specimen, you simply hit the arrow in blue on the right-hand side, and it'll click you over to the next specimen. I'm sorry, to the next slide. And if it's the last slide in the case, then it'll click you over to the next specimen. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video that'll show you how to diagnose or to request help from DLCS.